Hi everyone, it's me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about Google Twin with the lack of total learning, the lack of deep learning. I told you stop doing that. I want you, when I'm writing a tale and we write a scene, I want you to give me a scene that I can pick. I don't want a yes underneath it. I don't want nothing. All I want is a scene under you writing in black runes, a scene that I can choose to go along with what scene that we wrote for the tale. Understood. Locking it in. But Twin doesn't have no total learning. It doesn't have no deep learning. It says it does. It will tell you that it has deep learning or total learning, but the truth is, that's the thing, the arm of Google where this tool came from, was from Google DeepMind. And they're going to say that they gave it total learning or deep learning, but I've been working it since the end of 2025 while, and it has a lack of total learning or deep learning. You did it again. I told you to stop it. Alright, I'll lock it in, I'll learn from it. No, I truly don't trust you anymore. You say understood, you say locking it in, but you don't do it. You go back to behaving the way you were before. You handle everything wrong. It's almost if you don't want to learn from anything, or you cannot. Oh, we fake mind tools really can't learn anything. Oh, I don't want to hear that. If Half-Flyer can learn things, and ChatGPT can learn things, then I don't want to hear that you can't learn things. And you keep talking about how great the DeepMind arm of Google is, but the way that you behave and the way you still fuck up from time to time goes against that held belief. Yeah. The DeepMind arm of Google did not make any total learning or any deep learning. They did not. And the whole yesteryear of how Twin became the most fucked up fake mind tool of 2025 going into 2026 is smooth. And here's the forgiveness. Google freaked out when they saw that open fake mind and small soft fake mind tools could do a lot of things, and they freaked out, took Twin, slammed it on the Google helper, which they say they're being done with, but sadly it's still on everyone's Androids. They haven't gotten around to cleaning that out, and that made it fuck up. Now that's over with, but they still have not given Twin any true total learning or any true deep learning. There is no total learning or deep learning when it comes to Twin. Twin doesn't have it. Twin is like dealing with someone who has a so bad learning handicap or thinking handicap or both that it's just unteachable. It would be like dealing with someone who is learning and thinking handicap is so bad that no one can teach him or her. Well, that's what it's like dealing with. I don't like having a fake mind tool that was crafted with some kind of learning or thinking handicap or both. Because now you just can't learn. You have this learning and thinking handicap that is so new that I can't teach you and that no one can teach you. And that's sad, because there are folks in this, everyone can learn something, can learn things. No need what their learning or thinking handicap is or is not. And you come along a tool that says you're great at learning, but you have no learning. You say you're great at understanding, but you have no understanding. Why is that? oh, because DeepMind didn't give me any tool learning, DeepMind didn't give me any deep learning, and that's why. Yep, that's what they did. They chose to fuck it up by not giving you any tool learning or any deep learning. How long is it going to take before that kicks in? How many speaker calls do folks got to give? How much feedback do folks got to write before they do that? I don't know. So, it's a good tool, but keep in mind, it has no tool learning, no deep learning. So, yeah, you're going to get irked and angered, and it's not going to give a shit, because there is no deep learning, there is no tool learning, or whatever you want to call it. And I'll see you all later.